Hey fellas, today we got a video talking about the incline bench. It's an exercise which is very commonly misapplied. It's very good for the pecs and triceps. It's good for the front delts. It's overall pretty good bench accessory. Most people have access to an incline bench in either a commercial gym, or if they're at a home gym and only have a flat bench, they can prop it up using plates. And it generally has good carryover to a lot of different presses. So this is a sort of preemptive response to the different eggheads that watch Bald Omni-Man. No disrespect to Bald Omni-Man, of course. He's strong, he's jacked. I comment on his channel, and when he talks about something, especially pertaining to strength or hypertrophy from compound movements, I listen. But the deal is, the Sammy Sausage Heads, as he would call them, will take one of his latest videos. I think it's called Whatever Is There. But in that video, he talks about the different angles of the different chest fibers and how much arching can impact that sort of thing. And here's where we get into the problem with some of the people that might take this data and run with it in a way that is not necessarily in their best interests and spread misinformation about it. So the video covers a couple different things, namely the fact that building your upper chest doesn't just have to come from incline pressing and overhead pressing. It can come from presses where your back is more flat, so things like a Larson press or a feet up bench, or if you just happen to bench with a flat back, or using something with a guillotine arm path. Bald Omni-Man was shilling the guillotine ring push-ups, which seem very cool and all, and that's all great, right? But the Sammy Sausage Heads will use that as an excuse to skip the incline bench and say, I'll just do Larson press, which is not really something viable. It's quite stupid, really. The reason why I think this is a bad thing is that people might ignore the incline press, and that's because of the arch, right? They see the arch as the enemy, right? But the thing is, the arch, when it comes to the incline press, is actually of a great benefit because, one, it helps intermediate and beginner lifters for various reasons, as well as those who are having shoulder troubles. So if we break this down so that you can understand what I'm getting at, incline with an arch works well for beginners and intermediates because it allows you to practice leg drive with an extended range of motion, making it a pretty good exercise for actually feeding your bench press. And if I see one more beginner, and I have seen this, with a bench pressing protocol that has some sort of stupid variation like Spoto reverse grip flat Larson press, I'm going to wring somebody's neck. So don't skip exercises during this important phase of lifting, which develops strength and hypertrophy and technical skill in tandem. And that means favoring the incline press as a high priority variation, because in relation to the standard competition style bench press, whatever that looks like for you, generally the two most practical movements you can add that are the most bench specific are some kind of incline press and some kind of close grip press. So if you're a beginner or an intermediate and you're jumping to these exotic variations very quickly, you're kind of just spinning your wheels, you're wasting your time. You're not exposing yourself to the heavier loads that you would actually need to reap the neurological benefits of that. Not saying you won't get stronger, it's that you might just be taking a longer route for no reason when you could just do an exercise that's time tested and well proven. The other thing I said was about people with shoulder troubles, and this might surprise you, but despite the added ROM on the prime movers and the tendency to flare the elbows more, because of the lower relative weight on the shoulder blades, you can keep your shoulders feeling happy and healthy, despite what many people would say about that. And if you find that incline pressing still bugs your shoulders, you can pull a John Meadows and float the bar an inch or two off your chest, which actually does make it a lot like a Spoto press. Aiden Insua is a jacked and strong real natural I know, and he found that flat bench variations get his shoulder too achy. Dude moved to primarily incline pressing with dumbbells, and all of a sudden that's mostly gone. It's kind of crazy. Don't twist my words though, I'm not saying to avoid the bench press. I'm just saying that this is something you can do if you found that you've already dug yourself into a bit of a recovery pit, or if you're just trying to do your flat pressing variations and they're not working for you. Other than that, I think it's pretty easy to see the benefits of incline pressing, especially with a barbell. Lots of stability, working the upper chest very well, being a good variation that you can just really put some load on and get stronger at, and having direct carryover to both other bench variations and even overhead pressing to a non-negligible extent. The main point of this video is that even though you don't need incline bench for upper pec development, we should ask why it is that we would ignore a time-tested and well-understood movement that works the upper pecs in a convenient way. It's not always about what you could do in theory, it's about what will work best in practice when it comes to this type of thing. And ignoring the standard incline press is just not a very practical thing to do if you're looking to work your upper pecs. I've got another video I've been cooking up, though probably won't be published till the beginning of January this year, as the end of my year is a little hectic. Look out for it soon enough though. We have more exercise overviews planned, more training, mindset advice, and I'm thinking in the new year of experimenting with chalkboard style videos and longer form sort of train of thought style videos where a larger topic can be broken down in a longer format. That's all I have for now. Take care, train hard, and have a great day.